Hey, what is up guys? My name is Cal, and in this video, it'll be a training guide from level 1 to 200. Now, there's two methods of getting to level 200 in this game. One is simply following the main story quests, and the other is straight up grinding from level 1 all the way to level 200. If you're somebody new, or your account is new, or you're playing on a new server, then I highly suggest doing the main story quests, as those will unlock features and bosses for you later on. If you're somebody who is working on a Link skill, a Legion character, or hey, even a boss mule, and you have some EXP resources sitting around, then grinding from level 1 to 200 might better fit you. To play along with this guide, I'll be terra burning a Kaiser, who will only be grinding off of monsters, and I'll be making a Kane, who will just be doing the main story quest. With that all out of the way, let's get started. From level 1 to 30, if you're just grinding, you'll want to head to Savage Terminal. Specifically Hedgehog Pickle Yard 1 through 3. Now here, I typically stay from level 1 to about 15 or 16. After that, I would make my way to Waste Treatment Plant 1, 2, 3, plus Shaded Dump Site. I typically stay here from level 16 to about 33 to 35. For those following the main story quest, I recommend doing your class's story, as that will simply get you to level 30, more or less. Moving on to level 30 to 60, you'll want to head to the Gold Beach. Honestly, any of the maps in this theme dungeon will be fine. I typically stay here from level 30 to about level 45. After that, I would head to Wild Boarland. Now, you can actually come here a little bit sooner if you're strong enough at level 35, and you can actually stay until level 60 if you want. However, for me personally, I find that the EXP were a little bit slow after level 55. Next up, I would go to the Excavation Site. Here, you'll have two maps to choose from. One is the outside, and the other is the inside. Both of these maps have different layouts, so pick whichever one that fits you. I would typically stay here till level 60. For those doing the main story, you'll have access to 4 theme dungeons. Doing any one of these to completion will get you to level 60. The EXP in these dungeons are actually really good, so I would recommend doing one of these even if you prefer to grind it all out. From level 60 to 70, you'll want to head into Sleepywood, specifically Silent Swamp for the Copper Drakes. Copper Drakes are actually good from level 55 to about level 70. Now this is a pretty popular map, so in the case that you can't find a map for yourself, try going to Human Swamp, which is just one map over. If both of the swamp maps are taken, you could always go deeper into Sleepy Woods for the Red Drakes. Story quest wise, you'll want to follow the Vern Mine questline. This should take you from level 60 to about level 79. You can then complete the Alliance quest to get that little bit of XP needed to level up to level 80. From level 70 to 80, you'll want to head to the Elnath region. Here for grinding, I primarily use Stairway to the Sky 1 and Ice Valley 2. Stairway to the Sky 1 has better spawn rate in my opinion, but Ice Valley 2 has more EXP, so it's up to your preference. From level 80 to 90, you'll want to head into the Nihal Desert region. For grinding, I would go to Sunset Road Sahil 2. This is a very small map with really good spawn rate. It's also a very popular one too. So alternatively, you could go into the Desert of Serenity, which is just one map over. For the story mode, you want to do the Aswan questline from level 80 to about level 85, and at the end, you'll unlock the boss, Hilla. From level 90 to 100, you'll want to head into Majatia. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but here, you'll have access to Lab Area C2. This map is great for any classes with a damaging dash skill. Alternatively, you could go into Authorized Personnel Only, which is a hidden map. The portal for this map is located in Lab Area C2, and it's the second portal to the left side of the map. I would stay here till level 100. Story mode wise, you'll want to be doing the Majatia questline from level 85 all the way to level 100. Once you hit level 100, you'll have access to Star Force maps. Monster in these maps has a lot more HP, but provide a lot more EXP than regular maps. So I highly recommend training in a Star Force map if and when you can. First up, from level 100 to 110, you'll want to head into Leafray. Here I typically go to Skynest 2, which only requires 5 whole Star Force. Alternatively, if you don't have the Star Force, then you could go to West Leafray Forest. I would start Star Forcing my gear now because regular maps will feel a lot slower from here on out. Story mode wise, you'll be doing the Halasium questline from level 100 to 120. At the end, you'll unlock the boss, Magnus. From level 110 to 130, you'll want to head to Ludi, specifically the bottom floor of the clock tower. Here, my personal favorite map is Warp Passage for the Gatekeepers. It only requires 28 Star Force and it's a fairly small map with great EXP from level 110 to 130. Alternatively, if you don't have the Star Force, you could go to Toy Factory Apparatus Room. Here you can stay from level 110 to about 120. For the main story quest, you'll be doing the Von Leon questline from level 120 to 125. At the end, you'll unlock the Von Leon boss fight. After that, from level 125 to 130, you'll be doing the Root Abyss questline. And once you're done, you'll unlock 4 more bosses. From level 130 to 145, you'll want to head into the Dead Mines within the Elnath region. Here you can go into the Cave of Trial 3 for the Banes. This map requires 55 Star Force, and I would typically stay here from level 130 to 145. Alternatively, if you don't have the Star Force, you can make your way through the Korean Folktown maps from level 130 to 140. As for the story quest, you'll be doing the Temple of Time questline from level 130 to 140. By the end, you'll unlock the Pink Bean. From level 140 to 150, you'll want to head into Kerning Tower, which is way back on Victoria Island. These are the levels that the Star Force requirement will be getting higher and higher, so you might need to hunt for some more gear if you're looking to continue training in Star Force maps. Anyways, for Kerning Tower, any of the Star Force map will easily get you from level 140 to 160. The regular maps aren't that bad either, as you can stay with these from level 140 to 150. For the storyline, you'll be doing the Silent Crusade from level 140 to 150. At the end, you'll unlock the boss Arcarium. From level 150 to 160, this is where I found leveling to be quite slow. Of course, Kerning Tower Star Force map is highly recommended for these levels, but alternatively, you could go to the Skelegon Star Force map back in Leaf Ray. These require 70 Star Force, and you can stay here from 150 to 160. For the story mode, you'll be doing the Stone Colossus theme dungeon from level 150 to 160. From level 160 to 170, you'll be heading back to the Temple of Time. More specifically, the Star Force maps up here. These maps requires 90 Star Force, and they're good XP until level 170. Alternatively, you can go into the Hennessy's Rune and into Darkspore Hill if you don't have the Meso or power needed for the Star Force. Next up for the main story quest is the Hennessy's Ruin questline. After you're done, you'll unlock the Empress. From level 170 to 180, I recommend staying in Hennessy's Ruin if you have 120 Star Force. Here you can get into the first and second Drill Hall maps or the Armory 1 and Armory 2 maps. Alternatively, you can fight some aliens in Corridor 202 from the Omega Sector zones, and if your Star Force is at 140, you can try these 3 maps over on the left over here until level 185. For the story mode, you'll be doing the Critias questline from level 170 to about 185. From level 180 to 190, you'll want to be heading into the Twilight Period. If you have 160 Star Force, which is a lot by the way at this level, then you could go to Desolate North Rocky Road. Alternatively, my 2 favorite maps to go to are Fiery Ravine and Desolate Hill at these levels. Story mode wise, you'll be doing the Twilight Period questline from level 185 to 190. Finally, from level 190 to 200, you'll want to be in the excavation site areas. If you have 160 Star Force, then Excavation Intermission area is where you need to train. Alternatively, Forsaken Excavation Site 2 or Fez 2 is still a pretty good map from level 190 to 200. If you don't want to be in the excavation site at all, then you can go to the Fox Valley over here in Grandis. I found the top 3 maps in the lower portion of the map to be really good. As for the main story quest, you'll have access to the Scrapyard questline. This will unlock Lotus as well as the Scrapyard weeklies. You'll also have access to the Dark World Tree questline, where you'll unlock Damien at the end as well as the weekly for it. The final quest you'll have access to is the finale of the Silent Crusade questline. By doing all 3 of these, you will reach level 200. And that is it for my training guide from level 1 to 200. I hope this helps some of you out there. If there is a map that I forgot to mention, feel free to let people know in the comments. Anyways, that is it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one.